next 2 weeks, round about the full moon, all the way up to the new moon, or depending on the energies and where you are. This is a timeless reading, so you can just pick up what you need to for all placements and the nodes as well, North Node. So without further ado, I've already shuffled the cards and I've premeditated on your reading for today. And the message that I got for you was open to receive. So I don't know if there's a particular somebody that needs to hear this. So you need to be open to receive. Okay. So again, if you're letting fear get in the way, you're blocking possible anything coming in, and from whoever, from the universe. And remember, everyone acts, every person is an impression of the divine, if you like. So any gifting or any opportunities often come from the divine. Okay, so ultimately be open to receive whatever the divine is trying to send you. Okay, so I've got here a pile of the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I'm just going to choose the one from this deck, and I'm going to choose 2 or possibly 3 from the Wandering Star Tarot. And then I'm going to move on to trinkets at the end, a small handful, and also a chakra that will help you stay tuned in to what will support you for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so I've already, like I said, shuffled in the cards, and I'm just going to pull one out. This one's coming up to me. Okay, so it's assessing. I've got the card here of assessing. All right, so in relation to being open and receive, I think it's really important that you assess as well what is worthy of you being open to receive or what not. Okay, the next phase of this next 2 weeks for you, I think you'll be very much looking at things closely to see what is it that you can move towards or what is coming in, whatever it is. Okay, you might even be assessing the situation. Maybe something does come in, and you're assessing the situation and thinking, well, I'm not sure if that is going to work for me or not. So here is the card of assessing. Okay, this is from the Queen of the Moon, for the Moon Oracle. I love her images, and I tend to use these cards, although I haven't used it for a very long time. But let's see what else your tarot wants to tell you at this time. So I've got one here, and we'll choose this one as well. Okay, now let's turn them over. Okay, so you will be getting an offer. There's no question here. We've got the King of Cups. Okay, now we all know the King of Cups, or the Cups is about an emotional satisfaction, something coming towards you. Now this King also is a very empathetic, very strong, very wise, charismatic. Okay, so it could be, for some of you, there could be a partner, a significant person possibly coming into your life. Otherwise, it could also mean that whatever it is a heart-centered requirement of you to assess a situation and being open to receive. And I, in fact, think just be open to receive and see what comes in, because there's something that is going to surprise you. And the messages are quite similar here actually with some of the other ones I've already done. But I do feel that this is going to give you some happiness towards your choices or what is possible for you. This could be also something that you suddenly feel as inspired by, or something that starts coming out or making more sense, I feel, as well. You know, and you're beginning to hear this greater possibility of what you could be doing or what you could be receiving. Okay, this could be, like I said, something you're going, the receiving could be a message, okay, and it could be a physical thing that could come into your life that you could be receiving as well. But whatever happens, I do feel that you'll be looking at it very closely once it makes itself known to you. All right, here's also another really card. We've got the 3 of Cups, which is also a beautiful card to have at this point, which is about sharing, being with friends, being around community, celebration as well. Okay, very much about abundance and being close to people that you really like. So again, with being open to receive, if people are getting in touch with you, this is also we're in a time, keeping it brief, with Venus going retrograde in Leo for for the next few weeks, and it's kicking off in July, that there's going to be opportunities where maybe things can be rekindled. perhaps there's an opportunity to look at relationships or friendships, maybe missing something, missing someone, maybe wanting a person to come into your clan, into your family member, but having the intelligence to be able to really assess who deserves to be in your space, who deserves not to be in your space. And that is also all part of receiving. Okay, when you start really becoming honest and clear and intuitive and hearted for yourself. Okay, being warm-hearted doesn't mean that you become a mug and take a lot of flack from people who don't respect you or choose not to be there for you, or not reciprocating your kind of conversations, or your attention that you give them. This is about really being clear on who brings you joy and who brings you abundance. So this is really in keeping, I feel, Libras, that by being open to receive, you will see the ones who are not coming forth and the ones who are, or also being open to receive something tangible. I do feel with the 2 cups here, with the King and the 3 of Cups, this is more to do with the emotional fulfillment as well. And it could be, of course, something tangible that will give you the emotional fulfillment, but I feel this could be also one particularly of an emotional nature. Okay, just make sure that you really allow yourself to maybe go out, celebrate and have a good time, and allow your kind of inner wisdom and your intuitive insight to guide you to the right place for being there at the right time. Now, moving on, I'm going to now pull the trinkets for you, Librans. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I feel like some of you could be going on a journey. I've got a Pegasus here. So this is about also taking flight, allowing something new to come in and something quite magical. Also, it's about traveling. And I'm wondering, some of you are maybe thinking of traveling this summer, or making some big changes, or maybe even taking the higher ground. Okay, I've just seen those two as well together. They're both air elements. Okay, and Libra, you are an air element as well, so perhaps you want to be taking the higher ground, the moral ground, the magical ground as well. But I also feel that more than anything else at this point is seeing something from a higher perspective. Now, I don't say that in the sense that you need to necessarily take the higher perspective, like the higher road. It is actually seeing the bigger picture. That's what I'm trying to get at. There could be something that's coming in that perhaps you don't expect, or you're beginning to see clearly, but maybe you need to sort of take yourself on a higher level to see the potentiality of what could be coming in, and assessing yourself from that as well. I feel with some of you as well, if you do have a new person, maybe a significant other, male or female, coming in, I feel as well that you might need to rise above possible wounds from the past. Okay, because it's really important that you open yourself to receive and perhaps release all that really has no bearing on keeping you weighted and further down. But speaking of being further weighted and further down, the other emblem I've got here, the trinket, is also the roots or the tree. Now I'm seeing this as a tree of life. This is allowing something to grow. So again, this could be in a relationship sense as well, where you allow yourself to sort of create something steady. Maybe this person is showing signs of steadiness, a solidness, and trees also, for me, invoke a sense of wisdom, nourishment, provision. Okay, and I feel that with this King of Cups, it could be, again, somebody could meet their significant other, or feel very nurtured and supported by a person in your life. And I will say this, I'm getting a feeling it could be a male person. It could be a male person also offering you an opportunity, maybe through work, or boss, or somebody as well, that you can really trust and feel a good, solid connection with. Okay, but whatever this is, in the next 2 weeks, pay attention to it. This has a potential to grow. You could be celebrating. I mean, you could even be celebrating down the line. Maybe to do with marriage as well, because of course the 3 of Cups often signifies something uniting mind, body and spirit. All right, or there are always the 3 female dancers and 3 figures. It's also on a metaphysical level, spiritual level. It is the mind, body and spirit, the Holy Spirit, okay, that we know as. Now, Libras, your reading is looking so good, so I'm just going to now choose a chakra for you, and you've got the 3rd eye. So this is also keeps in keeping with seeing things from a higher level. Okay, the third eye allows us to see things clearly. It is the chakra of assessment. All right, it is a chakra of all-knowing, being able to see, hear, and pay attention clearly. By working on the third chakra, you can really allow yourself to hone into intuition. Now, the King of Cups also is a very strong character of intuition. So I feel that you're going to be really using that power of the third eye, the ajna, in order to open and receive. Okay, because when we are really fully grounded and rooted in ourselves as well, we have more the ability to open up as well, to a bigger perspective. Now, just quickly, let me get my little wand. Here is your third eye. All right, this is the chakra of inspiration. It's of inner wisdom and intuition, as well as having the clarity. So Librans, you are going to really receive some kind of inspiration or intuition that's going to guide you to the right place almost, or a right situation, or certainly be open to a situation. And I really encourage you, for those who are sort of know about chakras, to really focus and concentrate on the third eye, depending on which school of thought. This is indigo. These pebbles are terrible. I don't really like the colors of them at all, but anyway, they're nothing like they're advertised. Typical these ads sometimes on Instagram, and they look great what they're showing you, but when you sort of get them, they're just nothing really like what you thought you ordered. But anyway, hey ho, these are the days of things. But that is nevertheless signified by the third eye emblem, okay, which is here. So just visualize, imagine the color radiating, close your eyes and draw your eyes to the corners of the brow so they sort of slightly turn in, and just breathe in a few cycles of breath with the intention of clearing, harmonizing, and balancing your third eye. You will be able to activate a harmonious ability with your third eye, and that's of course on the simplest form. I will be coming more covering a lot more of the chakras on my Instagram, and be weaving some other stuff to do with chakras on my YouTube channel possibly, but definitely on Instagram I'll be doing those. So you can always follow me on Instagram there if you want to know more about how the chakras can really help and open up your world and possibilities, and keep you completely tuned in to your intuition and insights. Okay, Librans, I'm going to leave it here for now. I do hope this resonated for you. Do comment if you like, and let me know what the reading was for you. Thanks for listening, and I will catch you in the next 2 weeks. Bye for now.